Hello, this is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-jitsu black belt, and your grip fighting expert. I would like to explain to you something that is very important in the sports of judo, Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, karate, and sambo. Look, all things being equal, here's why you should literally get your grip first. There is something that has been clearly identified in chess and in business, and it also seems to hold true in the sporting world, especially in those events where time is a big determinant of the outcome as well as social influence, like that on referees and judges. That thing or phenomenon is called the first mover advantage. If you are a chess player, you are probably familiar with this concept, even if you did not know that it had a name associated with it, as you are familiar that in chess there are two opposing sides which are differentiated by the colors black and white. You are also probably aware that white moves first per the rules. What you may not be familiar with is that being white in chess has an advantage, as the white side wins approximately 55% of the time. Why is this? Well, this is due to what is called first mover advantage. In business, Professors Grieve and Seidel, who are featured in the June 2014 edition of the Harvard Business Review, of which I'm a subscriber and would highly recommend that you subscribe to as well, they speak about this advantage from a business point of view. And in the 22 Laws of Branding as well as the 22 Laws of Marketing and other books authored by Al Ries, Mr. Ries makes it painfully clear that there is an advantage to being first. Even on the elementary level, we understand that the early bird gets the worm, and that does not mean that you wake up early, but that means that you need to arrive early, or what we would call first. Now, how does this apply to judo? Well, this applies to judo in all areas, but more specifically in the area of grip fighting, and not just in tachiwaza, but also in newaza. Getting your hands on your opponent proactively and first has an advantage in terms of the concept of tempo. You literally have a tempo advantage if you get your hands on your opponent's gi first and get it in the right place first. That advantage is available to you, but most people lose this advantage because they are not first, and due to another phenomenon that is worse than being first. What is worse than being first is being first but having your hands in the wrong place. In Professor Grieve and Seidel's research, and also in the works of Al Ries and his branding and marketing books, they all purport that even if you have an inferior product, getting to the market first and in front of the public first has a significant advantage. And while it does, this particular piece of information of our discussion does not hold true in sport and in competition. Case in point, you can quickly lose a chess game by making an ill-advised move, or worse, making a move that you did not recognize was going to cause you to lose tempo. See, putting your hands in the wrong place, even if you're first in a judo match or a Brazilian Jiu-jitsu match, can cause you to lose tempo and actually not create an advantage, but a disadvantage. And here's what's scary. As good as you are, and as good as some of the people you know are, you might not know that they are doing it, and you might not know that you are doing it. Have you ever sat back and watched two people play chess, and you can see the danger that one player is about to put himself in, but the player himself can't see it? Of course you have. And you might just be sitting on the side because you just lost to one of the two players competing, which means they are better than you. But you can see what they can't see because you have a better view of the situation. In research, that's called inter-observer reliability, when someone on the outside can provide you a reliable view of that which you cannot see. Well, in judo, how I can increase your ability to see what you can't see right now are through products, knowledge, and education. Well, that is what an increase of judo knowledge will provide on the sporting side. See, the discipline of sport judo is so small and myopically focused that you have to actually dive deep inside of the study of sport judo to understand some of the concepts that you just cannot get nor understand as a pure judoka. although the principles are exactly the same, and the theory is very similar, the application is different. Look, I graduated from Howard University in 1997 with a degree in mechanical engineering, and I understand engines, motors, rotors, mechanical systems, and mechanical analyses. I understand it, but I cannot build an engine, fix an engine, do a mechanical analysis, or construct a rotor. I cannot. Why? Because I have surface level knowledge of these particular things, and that's okay. It's also okay for me to go to a mechanic when I need my car fixed. And it's also okay for you to get the knowledge that you need in order to maintain the tempo of a combat sport situation like Judo, Brazilian Jiu-jitsu, Sambo, or Karate. I'm sure you understand that you need to grip first and get your grip, because I hear so many coaches around the country saying that phrase to their students in dojos and at competition. But what's more important is knowing what grip you need to get and why you need to get it. This will allow you to get, keep, and maintain your first mover advantage, and then apply your judo techniques. Because your first mover advantage also means that you have the advantage of being in the better position to throw your opponent first as well. That's all I have for today. Hopefully you watching this particular video and looking at this picture, you can see the individual that I used to practice with, who is a multiple-time world champion by the name of Keiji Suzuki, has the first mover advantage right now. He also ended up winning that match. As you can see, his hands are on the gi first. His opponent has to make an adjustment per not having his hands on the gi first, and Keiji Suzuki has the first mover advantage. Take care and grip first. This is Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian and 4-time national judo champion, and I'm dedicated to your improvement. So much so that I would like to give you 15 free videos on grip fighting. All you have to do is visit www.gripfighting.com. Take care and have a super fantastic day.